And we're back. We've got an interesting deck box here today because it is so exceptionally affordable right now. This deck box, it's a Commander deck box, going for $13 right now. And you may think, oh, that's pretty average for a regular side-loading deck box. Oh, no big deal. But this thing is huge. Look at this bad boy. You're like, it's in the box. I know, I'm taking it out. Hold on. Let's go ahead and open this up. This is from a well-known brand. I've actually taken a look at some of their stuff before from Fabmaker. They make some pretty good products from what I've seen in the past. And this is one of their deck boxes. And this thing has just about everything a Commander player would want or need. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is exceptionally large. To give you an idea, this is a standard size Ultra Pro deck box sitting right here next to it. Look at the size difference here. Huge deck box. And then we've also got something that's a little more modern. This one, again, huge difference in size. That is massive difference. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. And wow, okay, this thing looks really interesting. Let's undo our tape. And again, this product was sent to me free of charge in exchange for an honest review. So full disclosure. Also, at the end of the video, you will see... Let me get this plastic out of here. It makes too much noise. Come here. There we go. At the end of the video, you will see an affiliate link down in the description, which will take you directly to this deck box. So if you decide you might want to give it a try, you can click that link. I do get a kickback every time you purchase something through those links. So just full disclosure there. Okay, this thing is insane. Okay, so which way is up? I imagine this is the way up, because this thing looks like it flips open from both sides. Wow, look at that. Oh, okay, so this is the top. Okay, here we go. So this is the top. Wow, and it does have magnets from both sides. Oh, that is cool looking. And you probably already saw what's peeking on the inside, but let's do our quick quality assurance here. Let's take a look at our stitching. Stitching here on the front looks really good. Top looks good. Okay, looking good there. Let's check our sides. Very good there. And we've got our window over here. And the stitching along here looks really, really good as well. Okay, and this leather, this kind of fox leather, it's not PU leather. This feels different. But it is listed on the product page as a fox leather. So not real. But yeah, this actually feels really, really nice. I like that. It's not super grippy or anything either. It's actually slightly slick. Ever so slightly. I guess if you've got a little more oil on your fingers. I don't. I just washed my hands a little bit ago. But yeah, this feels awesome. I'll say that. And then you've got your little emblem right there on the front. Not sure how clear that comes out on video, but man, this thing is actually really nice. Okay, so let's open this thing up. And we're going to check our magnets here again. I did check them a little bit. Wow, those are some nice, strong magnets. How many magnets do I have there? Let me see if I can see. 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 magnets there. And we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got 4 magnets here. So 4 magnets on each of the flaps here. That is actually really, really good. Okay, so let's open this up now. Let's see, does this pull off the back? Oh, it does, and it's got more magnets back here too. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's got some magnets back here. How many magnets do I see here on the back? 1, 2... I do see these. What about... Can I see it from there? Not really. Okay, so it feels like it has 4 magnets, 1 on each corner here. Okay, so pretty nice. And then this, again, flips down. And I imagine this comes right off. Oh, there's magnets on the bottom too, huh? No, no. Okay, it sticks. Okay. I thought the whole thing came off. So... Okay, but no, it does stick. There are no magnets here. It feels like it's glued onto the bottom here. It's not stitched and it's glued onto the bottom. So that bottom part is not coming off. Okay, which is actually good because I tend not to really like those deck boxes where the whole thing just kind of comes right off because there's always that small chance that you're going to lose it. So I'm actually good with this. I'm fine with it. It doesn't have to come all the way off. Okay, so let's turn this thing here and take a quick look inside. We've got some card dividers. If I can get those out. There we go. Set those aside for now. And look at the inside there. Really nice. Wow, that is really nice. Okay. Let me see. Let me check along the edges here. Not seeing any gluing issues. A little bit of excess glue there. A tiny bit. And a tiny, tiny bit right there. But nothing too bad. Oh, look at that. Oh! Okay, this thing folds right out. Okay. Not okay, I understand why it's there now. Okay. So the idea was to kind of make it look all nice and uniform here on the sides, but still be able to let you get into the I thought this flipped down just like this, so that you could kind of, use the little slot here to get your finger in there to pull the extra cards out here, because this is basically where your sideboard and your tokens are going to go. But yeah, this whole thing just comes right off. And again, more magnets. Wow, there are so many magnets on this thing, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is quite flexible. Okay. I guess you could flip it upside down too. Yeah, look at that. Okay, wow. That's actually really impressive, man. And again, I'm still considering the price here. Okay. Wow, that's really, really nice. Okay, so let's put this over here for now. Okay, and then so you've got your main deck slot right here, which looks like that's going to house well more than 100 cards. I'm going to say that's at least 100, maybe 120 cards, maybe a little more. And then I guess this is going to be your sideboard right over here. And then this here on the front, that's a magnet holder for your commander. Awesome. In fact, I've got, where's my other magnet holder that I have around here? Just so we can give you a little display of what your commander would look like. Here we go. Here's a magnet holder that I already have. I will test this one because it is important that we test this one, but just to give you a quick look. Slides right in, no problem, and that's the way your commander would look. The one thing I don't like about it is you can actually see the top of the magnet holder there, which isn't terribly attractive, but it's not terrible. Instead of it having like kind of like this arc right here, I wish it would have been a square. That would have been much better, so then you wouldn't see the top of it. But that's actually not bad, and it does slide in and out really, really easy, so you can take that in and out. Okay, so since we're looking at this little slot here, I'm going to open this, because again, we need to test it, because some of these magnet holders, even from lesser known brands, are actually pretty good. So let's take a quick look here. Okay, got kind of the frosted edges there. The magnet up top, okay, that does come out. It is nice and strong, so that's good. And this slides right out, nice and clear. Let's put a card in there. I've got this little, let me see, does that, oh, it looks like it will not fit with a sleeve, so let's take that out of the sleeve. Or actually, let's get another card here. There we are. So again, this goes in without the sleeve. Now, of course, if you've got those super tight fit inner sleeves, they may fit with this just fine. Let's put this in here. Card does bounce around a little bit, but that's normal. You do get a little bit of bounce in most of these magnet holders, so that's normal. But from what I can see, that's perfectly fine. The only thing that I would probably want to try and improve is the fact that there's a lot of wiggle room here, a lot more than I'm kind of comfortable with. So as long as your deck box is kind of seated like this up on the desk, it's probably fine. But if you happen to have it open and it gets pushed over, then there's a chance that it's going to jostle out a little bit, maybe come out. And yeah, see, it slides right out. Some people may like that. I don't. I like it to have a little bit more of a grip on it. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so pretty good there. Let's take a look at this inside part here and see exactly how many cards we can fit in there. Again, this is a 100 card commander size deck. It's not an actual commander deck, but it is 100 cards, single sleeved. So let's see. This should fit in here just perfectly fine. Yeah, look at that. Let's spin this around here. Oh yeah. Plenty of room to spare there. Plenty of room. Let me grab my extra deck here. We'll get about 20 cards from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So we got 20 extra cards. So I imagine this would be like sideboard, tokens, that kind of stuff. So an extra 20 cards. Does it fit? Absolutely. No problem. You could easily fit in another 10 cards there. So yeah, you can probably max out at about 130 cards right here on this inner slot alone. And then, of course, you've still got the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you've got your actual sideboard. Goes right in there like that. And in fact, you could fit even more in there. Yeah, let me see, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you could easily fit 20 in the side there too. So total capacity, we're looking at at least 150 cards. That is exceptional. That's really, really good. So tons of cards there. Able to get that out pretty easily. Let's pull all these cards out now. So yeah, so you've got about 130 here. If you really squeeze them in there, you might be able to get a little more than 130. I tend to not really want to squeeze in my cards that much, but so it's really up to you. But yeah, easily fits a 100 card commander deck. So let me put this thing away here now. Oh, these commander decks are so bulky. I don't know how you commander players do it, man. I really don't. There we go. All right, so we'll put that away. Next, we're going to take a look at the dice tray, because that is another little feature here that just makes this deck box absolutely complete, I believe. So we'll turn it here on the side, and we'll actually close this up. So let's open up this bottom part. Now, again, this does not come loose. This is as far as it goes. But this little dice tray should slide right out with virtually no problem, and it does. Very nice. There's the inside right there, and again, it's got that kind of red felt lining. So not bad at all. I'm not seeing any sort of construction issues there. There is that little lip right here that you can see where the leather kind of cuts off. I don't think that's going to be an issue, though, so it should be fine. And then let's take a quick look at the quality of this little deck tray, or dice tray, I should say. Looks fine. A little bit of a spot there. A little extra glue right there. But other than that, looks perfectly fine. Where are my dice? Let's break out some dice here. We'll break out a full set of D&D dice. There we go. We've got our 6-sided, our 12-sided, our 10, and of course our 20, which could be count as a spin down counter there. And as you can see, there's plenty of room there. Yeah, it doesn't hit the top there closely at all, so it should just slide right in. And it does. Of course, it's not perfect. There we go. Slides right in. You could hear it jostling around a little bit in there. That might be an issue if you don't like the noise and stuff. Here, let me put the side back on here. Come on, get in there. Wow, this does not want to go on. Okay, hold on. Hold on! Technical difficulties. Let me get this in here. Okay, so this goes here, and... Oh, I'm putting it on backwards. That could be the reason why, Richard. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so we've got our little thing here, our commander on the side. We've got our dice in there. You know, and the magnets themselves are so exceptionally strong because there are just so many of them. I really don't see the deck moving around all that much if this thing gets jostled around a lot. I really don't. I mean, if you really want to check, I'll put the cards back in there because we want to be thorough, right? Let's be thorough. Yep, I'm going to break out this stupid commander deck again. I'm not calling commander players stupid. I'm just saying the deck itself is large and unwieldy, and I don't like it. But yeah, so there's our 100 cards. Bounce it around a little bit. Yeah, those magnets are not moving at all. So even with just your regular 100 cards with some significant force, yeah, those magnets are not moving. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so overall thoughts on this. Well, Fabmaker, I gotta say, this is actually a really impressive deck box, especially for the price, because usually in this particular price range, which it's at right now, like I said, this thing is going for $13. $13 for this. This is actually kind of insane. In fact, one of the last deck boxes I did was this one, and this one, it says, normally retails for $16. $16. And this is just a regular old 130 card side loading deck box. This thing, it's obviously larger, it's bigger, but it houses so much more. It gives you so much more room for cards. It gives you room for dice. It also has the dividers, which we haven't even looked at yet. And then you've got your little commander slot there. This thing is, for $13, this is an actual steal. Really, this to me should normally be about a $23 to $24 deck box, normally. On a good day, I would say 20. I would say 20 is still a really good deal for this, but at $13, I believe that's right, $13. This thing is absolutely insane. This is kind of a bonkers price for this particular deck box. Again, the quality itself is just so darn good. Wow, Fabmaker, you really did it. So last thing here, the dividers. Okay, dividers are usually an afterthought, but these actually feel nice, and these are nice and thick. Okay, so they are pretty sturdy. They do got some flex to them, which is what you want. Yeah, and they're both like that. This is the thicker kind of plastic. Usually you get kind of, usually two different types of these particular dividers in here. Sometimes you get the ones that are just kind of, you know, really, really paper thin. Like, are these the paper thin ones? No, let me see. Here we go. These are the paper thin ones. You probably can't tell on film, but this one is super, super thin. And again, it does its job, but it just feels really, really cheap. These, on the other hand, are definitely thicker. I mean, I can just feel that they are thicker. And again, they do pretty much the same job. So I guess it really depends. Most people I know don't really care all that much about the dividers, but have to check them out because they're part of the deal. So overall, I would say if you decide to buy this particular deck box, you're getting a steal. If you can get this at the $13 price, absolute steal. I would pick this up immediately, especially if you're a Commander player. This is an all-in-one deck box, man. This is really, really good. If you have a Commander deck that you travel with, you go to your various locals and maybe some regionals, this thing is going to definitely house up your Commander deck without any sort of problems. I don't see anything majorly wrong with this at all, other than the fact that you can always hear the dice moving around in there, and you hear the top loader move around a little bit. If you don't really care about that, I mean, most of us players who travel know that you're going to hear dice and stuff in our backpacks anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this is an absolute steal. I would say right now. In fact, I'll put this on the thumbnail. Go buy this right now. This is really, really good. I very rarely say straight out, go buy this, but I'm saying it right now. If you're a Commander player, go buy this thing right now. This is an excellent deck box. Again, Fabmaker, great job, great deck box, amazing price. You can't beat it. Even if they're just trying to clear these things out, because I'm thinking that's what they're doing, is they're just trying to clearance these out. Maybe they've got a new year coming along. They got a new, a new model of this or whatever coming out. But if you can get this deck box, go get it right now. It's excellent. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, all that other stuff. Again, there's going to be an affiliate link to this deck box down in the description. I do get a kickback anytime you purchase anything through those links, which is very much appreciated. Great job, Fabmaker. We'll see you all next time.